All right, my intent for this one is to capture first experience. I pretty much am expecting the same thing, but damn, that looks good. And generally, the quality of this opening screen is in direct relation and correlation to what you're going to see in game. So yeah, I'm excited. Might or might not. I'm going to have to see how the shaders work. Um, might still want to use reshade on this, but if it looks really good without reshade, I probably won't use it, at least not on the first playthrough. Maybe later on I will do it. The only thing I'm going to do here is go ahead and go into the settings and screw around with those and optimize that. And then I will play the intro. So I'm expecting, actually, I don't know what I'm expecting. Kingdom Come Deliverance, the original one, was kind of cool because you had this whole backstory to the entire character in the game and everything, set in this small village outside the main city and outside the fortress that was like right next to it, which was kind of like an Overwatch just up the road. And a lot happened to it, and it was basically the intro to the game that got you used to all the mechanics of the game, the UI and all of the combat and stuff like that. It was just the beginner's version of it. Um, Also gave you an idea of graphically what to expect. Um, Mobility of going around doing whatever, open world type thing. Quests, it showed you how to do everything and what to expect from the rest of the game. I'm hoping, since this you can play this game without playing the original, I'm hoping that there's some kind of like a tutorial section of going through this that doesn't start you right in and get all crazy from where the last one left off, because I actually like the intro of the original one. I'm kind of hoping that this one does the same thing, but I guess we'll see. So enough pulling at my beard. Yeah, didn't comb it, so it's probably fucking going all over the place. But again, gonna mess with the settings and then I'll go into it. May include the clip at the beginning. Just outline what I'm going to be doing, and probably going to cut this part of it. We'll see. It needs a sound setting for app background when it's playing in the background, and it also doesn't have a borderless windowed. Although I think what they call full screen is borderless window. Otherwise, it would close it out or do funky crap with your desktop. So I'll put that back. Really? Not going to allow me to change the anti-aliasing? SMAA2 sucks. It's just a smear. And I'm not going to know about that stuff until I'm actually inside the game. Got the in the game with a bunch of people in the city. That's when you're going to see your FPS up here show its true colors with your settings, and you're going to have to adjust from there. And a lot of the key bindings, that was a lot smoother than the original game as far as setting them up. All right, see if it has any of this. Yeah, I went with the more expensive one that from Steam. This stuff is like extra bonus stuff, but for the cost of what it was, if I was to get the pass and all that other shit separately, if you didn't buy into it right at the beginning, to get all the expansions and everything would have been like, I think it was like $30 more than what it is just shelling out for this at the beginning. To me, they got a good enough track record where they say the expansions are coming, they're going to be coming. It's not vaporware, so I'm not worried about it. I'll give them the cash up front at a like I said, $30 discount. I'll do that as opposed to paying for it later and costing more money. Plus, you get extra shit. I'm hoping they have a build your own town again, and that except this time they add a blacksmith. Damn, that looks good.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more! Need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Henry, get to work.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Positions!
Smooth character graphics, too.
Take cover! Now! Forward!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Gonna pierce you some armor with a light crossbow, huh? Think you need to get something a little bit bigger. Yeah, see, 50.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Shoot it!
I have to reduce the sensitivity. Yeah, I usually put the, I don't need it accelerated. And I don't need it, boosting what I already got. Alright, that's How do I reload? How do I reload?
Now you're
Okay,
finished.
reload by hitting the aim button. Gotcha.
Die, you swine! Got him! Take that! Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin,
Come on,
move
kill the guy
downstairs.
that's in
We
charge.
can handle it here! All three archers here! Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? We need more archers! Take cover! Fire!
I hate that lock on shit.
He's done for! Don't spare him! I'm gonna shoot you! I'll hack you to bleeding off the stuff me! Knock down the ladder! Don't let him climb up! Knock it down! Bleeding like shoot your head off! I'll hack you to ribbons! I'll shoot you, an extra arsehole! To me! Get him on the Get away from me! I'll hack you to ribbons! Oh, shut you up, you shit! You can't get away from me!
Never had that lock on. And I have to figure out how to do it without it in this game too. Soft lock on it's okay as long as it's easy to break contact, but fighting multiple enemies with that lock on shit blows ass.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Odentus, fortuna, fucking uvat. Jesus.
It's a fucking flesh wound. There's no fucking vital organs there. Looks like it hit the
deliver
muscle.
a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Break it off and get your ass up. You'll be stiff in the morning. I think I'm also going to have to increase the other brightness a little bit. I think I made it a little bit too dark. Going through that that one room was a little bit much.
Odentus fortuna uvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
See, you still got his fucking
Good gracious,
stupid
Harry, you don't mean to
smiles
tell
on
me
your
you
faces.
don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find
Yep.
time for studying
Keep it
Latin.
to yourself,
We
Henry.
shall have to rectify that. A
Can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Henry's
Anyway,
gotten
this
fatter.
Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Odentus, fortuna, uvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet
See, he
new
hasn't
women.
changed at all either.
And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Odentus that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends? There's no talking to you today. Never mind then. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna uvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Bum 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 bum.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Okay, this is interesting. I mean, later on you can kind of change it, but I'm wondering how much you can alter as you go along, and how much this is actually going to play into the line. We're going to go with Scout.
I serve Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
He's not doing too bad with the speech.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you
Guess
say
not.
you were a tracker? So you're a knight all of a sudden? Or you're not really sure? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Here we go, getting in trouble again right off the bat.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Go away, Mutt. You'll get nothing from me.
Okay, so that all that conversation coming on my left speaker was just the cutscene. Thought that something might have gotten jacked up, but right now as I'm spinning around, you can hear that dog barking, and it's directional.
Go away, Mutt. You'll get nothing from me.
I like that 3D. This is actually pretty cool. So that's going to be my dog, huh?
Henry, call that dog to heel.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I forgot about the whole survivor schnapps crap.
Henry, come here. Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain?
Ah,
I thought they
here we
got us
go.
all. The way
And
you
it
provoked
starts.
him.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking.
You didn't like
We'll
that
deliver
one
our
either.
message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then.
I was wondering
Just
why
a
you
bit
had
of
that
swordplay for the
freaking
hell of it?
trading
Or
sword
shall we have
on
a
him.
wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
I do not remember how to do this game. Sure, it will come back.
My God! Oh, come on!
I think the game is finally having pity on me.
God damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Here you go. Take it. Sit and stay.
Yes, I know I'm getting sidetracked by picking fucking flowers, but Funny thing is, I don't know if I even get to keep any of the stuff that I gather right now. This might be a total waste of my time.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat.
Fine, fucker.
That swordplay gives you quite an appetite.
Bullshit.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And if he hadn't started acting like a twat, he could have carried on with us until dawn.
He'd have to get his brain out of his crotch for that.
But I still can't figure out how you didn't have a sick head after. Mine was ringing like a church bell all day.
It seems I'll have to give you some lessons in the art of drinking.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them is doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that sound? What is this racket here?
It worked.
What was that?
Creepers!
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Pana je u muzyky,
zámníky, ty jen pijou jedí, Pán na sama sedí, aleluja, domů moc, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a... You've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Well, damn. They kill my dog too?
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry.
Oh, absolutely, I'm going to be a fool. That's what this game is about.
Head back to camp.
No. Nope. We need to go attack these motherfuckers. Come on. Come on.
Hey!
There you
What
go.
the fuck are you doing?
There you go.
Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! Cut them off on the other side! Horses, quick!
Oh, Mutt. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Ah, fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Objective number 1, kill them fucking bandits, although I don't think they're bandits. And there goes all the gear.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
That's an interesting situation, to say the least. Really, dude? Where'd he just go?
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We can't go this way. Go around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know.
Use your head. Be careful.
Come back.
Stick behind me.
Footprints, blood trails,
He'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
They can swim all the fucking way across. Shut up, or the chief will hear you. It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side. Stumbling about in the pitch black when all your talk started blind you. Leave it out. Catching some naked men on foot better than getting killed in a skirmish. Maybe, but I still can't see him play. We'll fight. Do the bit and get a nice reward.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here.
Couldn't you be keeping watch instead? You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on
quick.
the back, not here. Why are we moving down instead of being high up? Because you can't see shit from up there through the foliage.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Put it hard. They're fleeing into the rocks. Hurry. Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
They're
Shit.
here.
Take cover.
Run ahead of them.
Where now, for fuck's sake? Come here.
I should get back to Hans. He didn't follow me. Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him. Oh, where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Dear. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
You know the
Well, that
trouble
didn't
with an
go well.
adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Nah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then...
Sounds out of sync.
Then how come...
I gotta work on that.
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable
You're
of running
absolutely
at all,
right. Now give me the fucker's clothes
Where's
that I
Mutt?
just killed. Why are you wearing them?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself.
Oh no.
We've got to disappear.
No.
Right,
My
come on,
dog
pick you up.
fucking helped me live. There ain't no way I'm leaving that dog. Doesn't work that way, Captain.
How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important
Father!
from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Easy,
Hurry.
Henry.
What about
you? Are you mad?
In the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir.
Christ's sake.
Happens, you'll take care.
Come on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry. Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, that was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Not good.
Scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz.
I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
All right. Looks like a good place to end it. And I'll check out if I want to use this or not. May have to make a new one. We'll see. Y'all have a good one.